Okay, so yes, this is the look that we're going to be going over. It's giving baddie, just naturally, just cunt, just who's that girl? She is me is she. Okay, so first we're going to clean up our brows. When I clean up my brows, I like to go pretty thin, especially when I plan on wearing makeup. Just because I don't like my brows to be like mad thick. But when I do other people's makeup, I typically tend to keep their brow as full as possible, just because I know that once the makeup comes off, they're probably not going to be wearing makeup for a while. But me, yeah, I'm gonna thin my babies on down, because I know once I go to fill them in that they're going to be at the perfect, thickness that I like them to be. Then I put my lashes on. I put my lashes on before I put any moisturizer, primer, anything, any type of oil, anything on my face, because I want them to stay on for a couple days. The girls that get it. The girls that don't, won't. Sorry, boop. Okay, now let's get into the brows. Before I even started on my brows, I went on ahead and used a primer on my face, and now we're going in with the spiked pencil from MAC to fill in. First, brush them out. Then I draw a line on the top, a line on the bottom, and then I fill in the middle, which is honestly, that's the steps that most makeup artists take. Like, if you look across the board, that's what most ladies are going to tell you. What works. Really, it's just about practicing and finding the product that gives you the look that you like. Sometimes I will go back in and fill with a powder. I'm not too big into dip brow because it gives more of a dramatic look, I feel. So it just depends on your preference. If you like a more dramatic brow, I'd say maybe get you a dip brow. If you like a more subtle, I'd say get you a pencil. But I'm also light-handed, so that plays another part in it too. Me, with the pencil, I don't OD. I know some people that use the pencil and it looks like, you know what it be looking like. Y'all know. I recommend a light hand. That's all I'm gonna say. So boom. Fill them in, brush them out, and we're good to go. Now we're gonna go in with our concealer. I'm using Ruby Kisses in Pure Beige and my Morphe flat brush. I love this brush. It was definitely worth the buy. Today I'm going for you've seen the look. It's giving cunt. So I'm going to make my arch as high as possible without making my whole brow disappear. That's the beauty of makeup too. You can create so many different shapes. It just depends on what you like, honestly. Just get practice. And after you practice for a while, you will find what you like. I'm thinking about uploading a brow specific video for different, types of brows that I do. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. Sometimes I do my brows high, sometimes I do them, low, sometimes I go for a more dramatic dark look, and then sometimes I like to keep them natural. So I think I could do a nice detailed video on just my brows with maybe a more up close angle, so you guys can really, get into the details of how I do it. Yeah, it's giving, girl. We see you. So boom, I'm just blending. I use my finger to blend out my concealer. You cannot tell me nothing when I get to doing my makeup. You just can't. But yeah, so now we're putting in, we're using that same concealer to conceal up under our eyes. We're just going to let this sit as we do our eyeshadow so that it can kind of melt into the skin. And you know, cover up them bags we got, girl. Bag lady. Let's not hurt our back. Let's not. And get some rest too. And drink your water. And take them iron pills. Alright, sorry. I just had to, you know, remind myself what I'm supposed to be doing. Anyways, now we're going to take that same concealer. If you, have a primer, then take your primer and put it over your eyes. For me, I just like to use concealer, especially since I'm just doing more of like an everyday look. You know, nothing dramatic or nothing with like glitter where I, would prefer to use a primer. It's not that deep today. Now we're going to go in with our handy dandy Family Dollar Naked knockoff. I'm only going to use 3 eyeshadows. Watch this. So we have our transition shadow, which is like an orangey tone. And I'm using this. This is going to be the transition color between my brow and my crease color. Boom, look at that. You see that? Now I'm going to go in with this brown. Depending on the time of day and what I'm doing dictates the level of deepness that I go on my crease. This is, just for me. I'm about to be out and about all day. This is like a nice light daytime look. So that's why I use like a lighter shade of brown. And I'm just going in with my crease. We do circles towards the outside, back and forth on the inside. Just pay attention. You'll see what I mean. You see them circles? That's how I'm blending out. I'm blending out. Here's a better angle. Back and forth for the crease, and then circles towards the outside. Now we're going in with our ColourPop palette. And, for the most part, I'm trying to get, like, my makeup collection going in a more, what would you say? Not expensive, because I'm not really going for, like, expensive things, but just, I guess, more branded, if that makes sense. So this is one of the palettes that I've gotten lately. It was a couple months ago, honestly, but even still, I really love this palette. It's got like light tones on it. And we're just going to go in with one of their shimmery colors and put this right on the lid. Pack it on there, girl, especially when you don't. Now, this is the only thing when you don't use a primer and you just use a concealer, you really have to pack that shadow on there so that it, shows. Also, you see how I just step back like that? Do not think that you look good, okay? Do not put all that shit on your face right in front of the mirror without ever backing up. You gotta back up and check and make sure that you're doing as great of a job as you think that you are. I did that a couple times, honestly. I do that constantly throughout doing my makeup just to make sure that what I think I'm seeing is in line with what my face looks like. Pack, 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 pack. So boom, 3 eyeshadows and we have a whole look. Like, look at that. You cannot tell me that's not a look. Like, it's a vibe. It's giving she did not even try. Because I didn't. 3 eyeshadows. I mean, girl, put some effort in. That's the least amount of effort that you could do for a full face. Okay, so now we're moving on. I'm not sure. I know I just showed y'all that Maybelline Fit Me 330. I'm not sure that the color that I'm packing on is 330 just because I let my daughter play my makeup. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't think that's 330. I really think it's 340. And I apologize But anyways, you need to get what fits your skin. And this is my match. Like, this is my go-to. That's why it don't even matter what it says on the top, because I know that this is my skin tone. And I've literally used this same foundation since high school. I've tried a couple other foundations. Great, no complaints, but this one, it does the job. And it's cheap. And your girl be budgeting. Yeah. Yes, make sure you blend that foundation out into your brows and into your eyes. Don't be looking crazy. Please, ma'am. Make sure you hit that neck. Yep, you see that? Now, I'm trying something new today. First of all, these triangle beauty powder, whatever you want to call them, I've been seeing them online, and I'm like, you know what? I really want to try that. That's really dope. And I got a new setting powder to try. After wearing it all day, I'm going to say I did like it. I loved it. I was very nervous, not going to lie. I haven't even set my face with a loose powder like this in probably years. Again, not going to lie. I'm like, you know what? Let me try it. We're going to see how it works out today, because I am trying to get more into the makeup scene, and the girls love the drama. So, and I heard this is what gives girls the drama. Also, I do the this triangular shaped powder puff ball, whatever you want to call. It is as magnificent as people have made it seem. It was a good buy. I got 2 for $2.99. Can't beat that. I mean, you might could on Amazon. I bought this in the store. But yeah, it's a good buy. Go ahead, buy it, girl. You'll like it. I really did. I loved it. It's precise. Look at me, scared. I'm telling y'all, I have not done this in a long time, but we were just trusting the process, because it did get a little crazy. Especially after this, like, fingers crossed. I went in with I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. It's eyeshadow. It is, because I left my what you call it? You know what I'm talking about. I left it at home. So we just went in with some brown eyeshadow for, what do we even call that part of our face? I'm sorry, y'all. This getting real ghetto, ain't it? But listen, do you want to look cute or no? Okay, follow directions. You know what I'm trying to say. Go through, blend that out. Then I had to go ahead and pop the cap off of this. I had just laid my hair down. I had to pop this off because we need our whole forehead to make sense. So that's what you see me doing here. Bringing that dark down so I don't have no line. Looking crazy. Y'all know y'all be looking crazy. Especially up near that lace. Girl, please take a dark powder and blend that down. Blend that down, baby. It ain't supposed to look like that. I ain't judging you. They judging you. Now I'm going in with my favorite blush that's literally like probably got 2 scoops left in it. Again, something that I've had forever. Now I'm just taking the back of this powder brush and flicking the excess off. Again, after this, I'm going to step back because it's looking like pretty okay right now from this angle. No, not really. You can see that harsh line. You see that harsh line on my cheek? Ew. Not having it. Now, from me looking straight forward, I could not see that. But y'all know your girl stepped back and was like, oh, wait, pause. Who about to look like somebody granddaddy hair growing in? Not me. Oh, thought I was cute. Not. You thought, girl. Look at that. I'm like, oh, nope. Let's fix it. So then I just got the same foundation brush that I was using earlier. And I just, sat there and blended it out. Ain't nothing to it. And then once I got to looking at myself, I'm like, you know what? Let's just take it over the top. We're going to go in with a slightly shimmery eyeshadow. And we're going to use that as highlight. I just did a little bit up under my brow, on my nose, like on the tip of my nose, and down the middle of my nose just a little bit. Yeah, we added on. We is. I know I said 3 eyeshadows. Here's a 4th. That don't count now. That don't count. This is just, packing the pretty on. Because if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it, right? Right. Okay, and this is our finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my first makeup tutorial. Come back to my page, subscribe, like, leave me a comment, girl. Tell me what I could do better, what y'all want me to drop, and all of that. Bye.